Okay, so I'm supposed to be finding the Alethea here, which is right over there to the right or left-hand side. Or should we explore some more first? Let's explore the planets first. So many desert planets. And deploying server team. This is an old impact crater. Ensign Fenny notes that the lack of erosion forces belies its true age. These jag upthrusts will take hundreds of millennia to wear down. At the center of the crater is a recent excavation site. Its familiar layout suggests a Starcom survey team have excavated whatever was here. Some stuff for us. Next planet. It's the area that the Alethea was reportedly investigating. No anomalies detected. That one, then. Definitely need more engines. Definitely need more engines. So we can go faster. Okay, deploy server team. Cluster of karst stone pyramids are the only markers of civilization on this planet. Penetrating radar shows the structures had interior cavities at one point, but have since been filled in. Small glyphs along the protruding edges register as writing with the universal translator. Text repeats, and from his chariot the Talonian pierced the sun with his lance, and then the scintillating jewel. Like a lure with his lance, he cast the jewel into the hidden sea, its light illuminating distant new shores, but the shores left behind were now in darkness. Ukrul's says a starfaring civilization must have built these. The fact that they did not also colonize or mine this planet suggests this location had some deep cultural or religious significance. So can we mine it? So the ship we're looking for is supposed to be in here, isn't it? Closer to the star. You've entered the system when the Alethea was last reported. We should look nearby for signs or did that. But checked out all the planets, so where's it's going to be hiding? This is farther down. I thought it would have been in range of one of these planets. Check these guys out. Okay. now sufficiently studied the economies in the region that we can research trade analysis. This technology will reveal how much of a premium traders are charging. They're all charging premiums. They're kind of rip-off artists. Bad guys? Good guys? Now you have the markings of the blasphemer who scraped forbidden relics from sacred worlds. You are condemned as the heretics of the Empire to burn. Make your choice. Accept the blessing of the remnants and become one in understanding, or reject them and perish here. I don't know what you think we did, but we do not give in to threats. We love the remnants and are 100% ready to convert to whatever it is you believe in. Are you asking us to convert or die, or to convert and then die? Know what you think we did, but we do not give in to threats. Then you will burn and will never know the true enlightenment you have abandoned. Where's our shield? It's what's keeping us sort of alive, I think. There's no actual shield, it's just a deflector. It's not your typical, oh, look at the shields get all glittery and stuff when they get shot. It doesn't work. I don't think it works that way. The markings on the devout ships are similar to those on the ship that destroyed Maya Station, but they seem to be orders of magnitude weaker in terms of combat strength. You're telling me. Devout Pilgrim Databank. Archives described attempt to extract the location of a redacted artifact from a group of Arcadian pilgrims. They were only able to piece together a confused reference to the beating heart of a dead star. More resource points. So we still haven't found the ship we're looking for. So a black hole. No black hole. There's no black holes here. Only stargates and giant space slingshots so far. No black holes. Or quasar. Why would you want a quasar? Black holes are so much cooler. Quasars are nothing but big flashlights. Fighting hearth of a dead star. That thing again. No options to do anything with that thing. Go. This different shit. That's Alethea. This is Captain Dolson, commander of the Alethea. It's good to see another Starcom vessel. While investigating an anomaly, we were confronted by a group of vessels identifying themselves as the Devout. I'm not sure what we said wrong, but they started firing on us. They caught us by surprise, and our reactor took heavy damage. Do you need escort back? Good of you to offer, but unless we encounter large numbers, we should be all right. I didn't expect an attack, which is my own fault. We'll be ready next time. Tell the Alethea's commander about the wormhole gateways. So Rama was right. Well, this good news will be shorten our travel time back quite a bit. Thanks for the information. Did you find anything during your interrupted survey? As a matter of fact, we did. When we were attacked, we had just finished investigating a reliquary in a meteor crater. Some interesting scrolls and a strange object. We haven't been able to analyze it due to the damage. We'll transfer it to your ship. Intricate triangles. Material has close to zero resistance, conducting all the ship's free energy through it. Didn't even make it warm. Researching plus 40. So, we accomplished our mission here. Finding out they were taken off guard by the attack about, but report that they were safe. We should let you know. Go beat up the attack ships first, right? First detected there, so we could investigate that. 4.47 by 4.87. Now we still got some exploring to do here. Survey team, don't die. So what would happen if we killed the Alethea for parts? The anomaly is difficult to spot from the air. The lander makes several passes before the Spiritor spots a target. From a distance, it looks like an abandoned outpost that's gradually being erased by the elements. Up close, it's apparent that the structure's surfaces have been camouflaged to the color and texture of the surrounding rock. Most of the useful equipment has been removed, but an unusual object directly connected to some tools of unknown purpose was left behind. An iridescent glow. The object has the ability to change the color properties of certain hardened materials. Research plus 25. So, there's our coordinates. This is approximately where the dead space was, or whatever it was. Let me go over there. Onward journey. Oh, actually, this mission is 4.47 by 4.40. It'll be a little bit of a trip. So ship modifications so far that we definitely need another engine. More guns never hurts. More shields. Well, actually, no, we've got a front-facing deflector now. We've got two to the side. I don't know what that does for us exactly, because we don't actually, there's no real shields that pop up, right? I think they just reduce the damage taken. We just don't see. Systems. Fixed guns. We have no fixed guns yet. We could have fixed guns, but we don't have any. So, smart fire. Free fire is only gun with hostile targets in range. Yeah, we don't have any of those yet. So it doesn't say anything about our deflectors. Okay, so detected void dragon space from their star above. First detected at 4.47 but 7. So it actually should be up in this area. Exploring, see what this was. It's a separate mission, so who knows how important it really is. You don't seem to be picking it up anymore anyway. Fine. We should. So we're going to go back to station and see what we can do. I'm not sure if flying back this way is the shortest way to do this, but okay. I'm sure that the difference is minimal as far as time goes. Polyhedral artifact. Oh, good thing I've looked at the map. Total luck there. This must be the source of the gravitational distortion. The scanner showed us hundreds of times denser than solid neutronium. Investigate. This massive artifact has an apparent point of access, requiring a special connector to close the circuit. The triangle artifact obtained from the Alethea appears to match perfectly. Oh, what a coincidence. Inside is a massive space that it seems even larger than the exterior. Despite expanding in all directions, every path seems to converge at a single point, a small platform at the center of the unsettling geometry. At its center is a black sphere. As the team approaches, the structure seems to shift in impossible ways. Suddenly, all the shapes seem to align perfectly in every dimension, and the sphere begins to expand. The team hastily retreats, but every path leads back inwards. Just as the sphere seems about to engulf the lander, the craft and the team find themselves back outside the structure. That didn't go super noticeable. I don't think it's actually pretty big. I'm detecting a buildup of energy from inside the artifact. So should we run? Oh shit, it actually is glowing, isn't it? The artifact is discharged a massive amount of energy. We just discovered a half dozen previously unknown particles, plus 200 research points. Good thing we stayed there, huh? Oh, I'm sure this is going to go well for us. Nobody's going to end up not being able to have children, are they? That's kind of cool. Didn't kill us. The charges seem harmless to us. Most particles that don't interact with baryonic matter. Something. But I have no idea what it's actually doing. Somehow I don't think we should stay. Let's leave now. Airlock scout. This wreck is fairly recent. It looks like it experienced explosive decompression during combat. There's some salvageable materials. Titanium. The scout ship has no armaments, so it must have been a one-sided fight. Like this. I'm hoping for more parts to salvage. There we go. And the copper. Not a lot. Starcom Kids TV series. I'm going to assume this isn't related. I don't think so, T4. Welcome back. Pretty sure it's not related. Okay, operation. Oh, look at everybody he's talking. Milton. I've taken a look at the iridescent artifact you found. I've actually seen something like it at the Gemini shipyards back home. It was used for custom coloring of luxury vessels. Can I make use of it? Why would it be on a hidden outpost? Camouflage ships? It doesn't seem particularly useful as camouflage in space, since it just changes color and does nothing for the heat signature. It's possible someone was working on a cloaking device, and this is as far as their research took them. Or maybe they're just fashions forward. Can we make use of it? I've sent the details over to the lab. If you research chrome plating, you'll be able to customize your ship's color scheme. Yay. Is there anything else? I wanted to go over ship designs. Any tips on speeding up deep space travel? I assume you remember the basics of the Trillian drag metric. It's been a while. Remind me. At post-relativistic speeds, a metric tends to bring ships out of warp. It's conceptually similar to friction in Newtonian systems, although the underlying physics is completely different. The effect is more pronounced near stars, planets, or other objects that create entropic distortions in the warp manifold. Consequently, our ship drives are more efficient in deep space, a phenomenon referred to as the void effect. We can boost this effect with void control surfaces, sometimes called wings, due to their shape. Of course, having a good drive to mass ratio helps the most with speed. Having a very wide ship design increases void distortions, but this effect is fairly small. I wanted to go over ship design. That's it. So, increases void distortions. Mama. I see you've taken a break from blowing stuff up to make an actual interesting discovery. The polyhedral artifact you activated seems to discharge energy on the scale of a large solar flare every 14.3 seconds, yet with minimal ionizing radiation. The new elementary particles it unveiled are quite intriguing. I can read. Thanks. Does this mean you're going to be less condescending? I'll be less condescending today. If you want me to be friendly, come tomorrow, make another discovery that changes our understanding of physics. So what actually is it? It's obviously way beyond our technology. With the brief amount of time I've had with the data, I've come up with two hypotheses. One, it's some kind of beacon. The exotic particles it produces would be unmistakable at any distance. Another possibility is that while this object generates a very large amount of energy, perhaps that energy is only part of the equation. Perhaps it requires some additional input, either information, material, or even more energy to start whatever process it is designed for. But frankly, this is just speculation. The who and why of the artifact are of secondary importance. Those particles illuminating our reality is what interests me. She looks like a ferret? That's mean, freak show. Welcome back, though. Commander Yu, excellent work in finding the Alethea. You've proven quite capable, but it's a relief to know that we'll have a second ship nearby while you continue your exploration of this space. Now that our command crew have a bit of experience in the field, I am assigning them a small team of support personnel to Veronica's Vengeance. They won't participate in survey missions, but they will speed up ship repairs. Island. Milton. I must say, this little object you found is full of surprises. It is not simply a puzzle. The complex rules governing the movement of the shapes are a way of encoding information. It's done in quite a clever way. Solving a particular shape requires providing proof of knowledge in a geometric form. He's a mongoose, that's Brad Pitt. That's not Brad Pitt. What sort of knowledge? Well, that's where it gets really interesting. The initial configuration of the puzzle, which is really more than of a codex, reminded me of the equations Rama uncovered to control the gateways. So I tried solving the puzzle for the gateways, who we know about, and outdropped a new equation. I sent the coordinates to your first officer. I'll continue to investigate the codex. In the meantime, please be sure to thank Dr. Rama for directing his toy my way. I'm sure he'll be happy to hear that. She'll be happy to hear that. You're trying to rub this in her face, aren't you? I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. Research, 300 points. What's this? Chroma plate? Oh, that's the paint job. Allows the construction of crew quarter modules, increasing maximum number of support crew. Sure, why not? Bigger reactor. Tractor beam splitter allows our tractor beam system to collect two items at once and increase their track speed. Sure, it's only 15 points. Increases the speed and range of tractor beams, an additional tractor beam, trade analysis, sensor calibration. The fixed guns. I think I should make a bigger ship. This construction of 2 and 3 hex bulkheads. Improve deflectors. Increase the resistance of deflectors and allows construction of larger deflector. Oh, that's actually what we should get. So we don't take as much damage. 125 left. Thermal analysis. Allow simulation of ship's thermal generation for analysis. I'm not sure what that's going to do, but 90 points left. No reactors. No, we don't have points yet. Remember, with at least one engineer increases repair rate by 10%. I'll take that. First response. Every crew member with at least one bio. Crew Brief surges and ship repair. So, shipyard. A lot of choices here. What are we missing? One more gold. We don't have a lot of parts. We didn't do any real farming. We haven't killed anything in a while, really. There's our fixed gun. We need 12 yttrium. Oof. Less aluminum, but more yttrium. Our crew now has battle stations training. This allows them a brief but significant boost to ship operations. This will speed up repair, energy production, and the efficiency of damaged components. Oh, sorry, efficacy of damaged components. As we upgrade our bridge, Selena will be able to assign us more personnel. Still, that's a thing I can't really handle too much of. Strange fast moving celestial object. Yeah, I keep seeing that thing, but couldn't catch it really. I'm a strange object with encoded information. Way. Puzzle artifact found in the pyramid.
You did it wrong. This is how you do it.
Yep, there we go.
Warg.
Bad guys.
Please excuse me. That was embarrassing. I meant to say, Jag.
Courier Seeker. Greetings, we are the Gorier. We have made contact with your representatives at Selena. You are Commander Papillon of Veronika's Vengeance. That's correct. We understand you are an explorer in this space. We too are seekers of knowledge, but we have been here much longer. We are happy to share our learnings and hope you will share with us. What kind of knowledge are we talking about? Do not worry, nothing so grotesque as military secrets, weapons, or technologies. Naturally, we understand all races keep these close. Our space is full of mysteries of ancient histories and wonders of peculiar nature. Anything you deem safe to share. Seems reasonable. Wonderful. We too are happy to share what we know. What can you tell us about these remnant artifacts? Wondrous things. All, of course, know of the great gateways used by the fallen empire to maintain control, whose shibboleths are now jealously guarded. Most say the empire built them. It is true the empire was capable of great things, like these flingers that connect local systems, but we believe the gateways are much older. And we have heard of other artifacts, much larger and with their own secrets. Giant devices of limitless power, unbreakable yet broken vessels, worlds surrounding worlds, and more. If you find any such things, we hope you will share with us. Ukrul says, the pre-translation structure suggests they have not just heard of some of these, but probably observed firsthand. Can you tell us about the Ymir? They are a brutish mercenary race, trustworthy, but only if you have the most copper. We have had occasion to deal with them, but prefer not to. Ukrul says, the pre-translation structure suggests they are not just heard of some of these, but they're probably observed. Well, you already said that. We encountered a fast-moving object with a long trail. You know what it was. The emissaries. Some regard them as an omen of good luck, while there are other stories of travelers who followed them to their demise. Where those stories could have come from is as mysterious as the emissaries themselves. Such is the nature of superstition. We have detected them briefly on our sensors. I suspect they may be probes of some kind. Remember, we call themselves the Devout. You know them. They are a fanatical religious group that formed in the very late Empire. They either flourished in the vacuum created by its fall, or their appearance triggered it. Both theories have some evidence to support. Interacting with remnant artifacts, even the gateways, is forbidden by anyone but their own priest. Deep study of their mysteries is forbidden. We do not get along with them. Ukrul says, judging from the translator's effect ratings. Do not get along would be an understatement. What's a star lance? A remnant artifact. Details are vague, but they apparently are quite massive and powerful. The earliest account we have found describe them as taking the beating heart of the star and casting it into a jewel. That doesn't sound good. Old Empire is frustratingly allegorical, but we would very much love to examine such an artifact. Your ships our ships had markings similar to the vessel that easily destroyed one of our stations. Could have been one of theirs. If the station was anything like your Seleno, it seems well beyond their known capabilities. Their strength lies more in quantity than quality. But we have heard reports that the Devout have made several recent discoveries that they are in the process of weaponizing. It is possible this ship is an advanced prototype for their new fleet. If so, that is a terrifying development. Until now, they've been forced to rely on demagoguery and proselytizing to expand their sphere of influence. Is there anything else we can do for you? You found a massive polyhedral artifact in deep space. What can you tell us about it? Based on your data, a remnant artifact, certainly. Very early Fallen Empire documents mention crystals or jewels with this shape. There's a great deal of superstition around them. They are significant to the devout who believe the Starlance must cast them into the sea. Similar language can be found in early text related to the gateway, suggesting this is a metaphor for wormhole travel. While the remnants would need larger and more elaborate artifacts than the gateways is a mystery. Perhaps it is a mistake to assume that the remnant artifacts should be any more comprehensible to us than they are to the fly. We will investigate it for ourselves. If you learn more about it, please share. Let's trade. They deal in silver. We need yttrium. More guns. But what's silver good for? Engines. So we actually don't want to give up the silver either. Oh yeah, that's gold. Silver is... What's silver? Hey, Taco, welcome back. So they don't trade in silver. Really, putting your game up, I admit I have been playing because I need to reconstruct your ship from the ground up. Well, that's the fun part. Communications. So, codex shape. Do you want to go to codex, or actually I want to go kill the bad guys because I need parts and stuff. Not the right way to go. The autopilot doesn't work unless the ship is actually already in movement. If it's in a dead stop, it doesn't move. Flight, flight, attack strategy. Likely. So I didn't really improve my ship quality here. battle stations. Oh, we should probably stop. Wait for our crew to get ready for battle. So, that button, pressing that might have been stupid. Let's see, 2, 3 bad guys. No, there shouldn't be too bad. Give me your stuff. See, that wasn't bad at all. We're not done yet. Definitely not done yet. Dude, we're 100%. We're doing well. Nice, speed up a little bit. You got 78%. Burning is real. Look at all of them. Back here. Getting good at ramming stuff. Oh, need more energy. Ran out of energy. That's these engines that are doing it. Hey, Battle, welcome back. Happy Sunday. Come on, tractor beam. You don't need those engines. Seriously, you don't need those engines. Can't save while enemies are close. For this one, totally destroyed his engine, so he can't go anywhere. He's just been sitting there for how long? No, who knows how long? A couple minutes. Oh, support crew member was critically injured for some reason. Yeah, we're doing 80%. We're good. Gas giants are usually 99% hydrogen. This giant is mostly helium, suggesting that this planet underwent partial fusion at some point. More research points. No anomalies. Attack patterns relocated most. Okay, that's not everything yet. Apparently we're going over there. More. Coming from? Picking up some experience here, huh? And so much loot. I missed his engines. No, somebody else is shooting at him. Friendly little armors. What they're doing here, but they're here. He's still close. Station. Good stuff. Nice stuff. That's a bigger station. So, a member of Veronica's Vengeance support personnel has been critically injured. Ship repairs will be slightly degraded until it returns to whatever. Okay then. So, it was a fun little fight. Curve 18. What looked like a small spaceport from low orbit turns out to be a fully automated manufacturing facility. Tracked robots carry ore from the nearby hills into a refinery connected to the main structure. A partially assembled Red Raider drone is being assembled on the launch pad. Fenny says, judging from the erosion patterns around the ore mines, this place was idle for a long time and only recently restarted activities. Have the team investigate the facility carefully. Somewhat easy. Ring reconnoiters the area and plans out a path that will allow a quick retreat. But the caution seems to have been unnecessary. The facility oddly has no ground defenses. After gaining entry, the team is able to explore freely. The process that creates the drone parts is very advanced. It's probably capable of automating almost any machine production. More research points. Complex is old, but well maintained by robots of scarce sentience who ignore the team's movements. From inside, they can see processed ore turned into advanced ship components. With the team's unfettered access to the systems, it seems like it should be simple to shut down production. Shut down the facility. Ragstone identifies the main controller systems. After a bit of tinkering, the machine stops. That's a relief. Hopefully we'll see fewer of these Red Raiders now. No, I like the Red Raiders. They're easy to kill. With production halted, the team is able to help themselves to the processed ore. 61 aluminum, 8 titanium, 10 yttrium. But can we turn it back on? Like I said, they're easy to kill. Oh, this thing again. It doesn't want to be scanned. Anomalies. Press the button, or hit the button again to spirit order. I want to actually turn it back on. So no anomalies here. Cargo. And so missile guidance. Oh, we don't have any missiles. Part of an autonomous faster than light missile. Oh, photon torpedo.
Hello Gimpy, it is time to take a break. Go check on the dogs.
Guided missiles.
This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyknee.com/support or type !treats in chat, or you can watch the ads during the break. Thank you. Your next break is in 1 hour.
Who hasn't leveled up yet? Okay, so what's we supposed to do? That was shut down. So now we go back to we have, asteroid fields up here we can mine for resources a little bit. So we've spent there. I guess we have to go do the codec shape. So we'll go back down to the station and okay, but good opportunity to take a break. So I'm going to get up, stretch some legs, get some water, that kind of thing. And when we get back, we'll get started with the giveaway process for a $25 Steam gift card. And again, I'll be back after we get back from the break, get that started and pick the winner about 30 minutes or so after that. So anyway, going to get up, stretch my legs, go check on Rocket and Mrs. Gimpy. Be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching. Be back shortly. Enjoy the dog video.